All right, welcome to day 5 of bench press. And I was looking through the comments section of my Throwback Thursday of the bench video that I had posted. I agree. Working out alone, especially when you're going for a 1 rep max PR attempt, it is very dangerous when you are exercising alone, or even if there's just something that happens, you deplete yourself of oxygen, you're holding your breath too much, and you pass out, fall over, get injured. That's happened to me before, actually. Not passing out and falling over, but I have fallen over by myself when I was, let's see, that was like 8 years ago. I was hanging up a heavy bag in my shed, and it was this bench actually that I was standing up by the head, and I was looking up, so I wasn't aware of where I was. When I jumped down, the little stand there for the bench press, stand, whatever you want to call it, that I kind of align with this current power rack, I had jumped down, and the top of the support beam hit me pretty much right in the bottom of the ass cheek, and I fell over and slammed my back onto concrete. It didn't knock me out, but it knocked the fucking wind out of me. So, yes, I do agree. Exercising alone is dangerous, especially if you're in a shed or a garage like I usually do. But over the years of exercising alone, because I don't usually exercise with other people, people for a general um, majority exercise to stay fit, to get slim, to build muscle. That's not really my goal. Like I said in a couple videos ago, my mentality when I train, whenever I exercise or work out, is to get strong. So if I feel like whoever's program I've decided to, join is, primarily focused on hypertrophy, which it usually is, I usually just go out and do my own thing. I don't know. It's maybe a form of ADHD. I'm not sure. So I just wanted to show you, like I've done before in some other videos on my Snapchat and posted on Facebook. I only covered it once, but this is, in my opinion, how you should fail correctly when you are attempting a max bench press. So you're repping out some good reps, and say you come to failure right here. Usually what you'll see people do is tilt the weight off to one side, and then they tilt off to the other. When that happens and it off balances the amount of load, it can shoot over and really injure yourself or somebody else. So instead, you have the bar just a couple inches off your chest. And if you notice, I didn't rest the bar completely on my chest. If you're able to keep the barbell a little off your chest and bring it down below your ribs and above your hips, and just aim for your midsection where there is no bone, that's going to be your safest bet, where your abdominal wall is. So once you've done that, you've accomplished not throwing the weight off to one side. That, in my opinion, it's way safer. A long time ago, I'm just going to display it one more time. And so while I do this, I'm just going to explain what happened to me a long time ago, when that did happen to me by accident, actually. So I was about, I was 14, 15, something like that, and I was in my room, and I had accidentally forgotten that I didn't put on like an extra 20, 30 pounds on one side. I was going for something like 125. So it was just like a 25 on one side, a 25 and a couple tens on the other. I don't know what that adds up to, honestly. But when I lifted it off, it immediately made me shift to one side, and all those weights, including the 25, so it was no longer balanced, just flew off the bar. And the remaining weight on the other side threw me off the bench, but I was still holding on to the barbell in the other hand where the first set of weights slid off, and it just hyperextended my elbow on the bench, and it kind of tore my bicep. So I don't like tilting off to one side just because I had that weird experience. So as you just saw, I talked through it. So if you're able to get it down to your gut, all you have to do is do a really good hard sit up if you're able to. Again, it's dangerous working out alone. If you're not able to, at least get it down to your gut and then tilt it off to the other side, because you don't want to damage any of your bones and crush your lungs if it's still on your chest. So get it down to your diaphragm, do a hard sit up, and either lower it down to the ground, or what I like doing is creating less distance for me to have to handle the excessive amount of load, is putting it back, straight back on the bench. And then I can put it on the ground, take the weight off, and then safely put it back onto the rack. So that's just how I do it because I've exercised alone for so long. But that I just wanted to touch up on that in a response to that comment. Um, Thank you for your concern, and I hope this helps other people. And I'm done ranting. I'm still kind of sick. So that's why we haven't seen any boxing videos this week. And I think I'm still pretty sore in my rib when I got gut shot um, by Odin in that one sparring video. I think I either really bruised a rib or it's very slightly cracked. I don't know. It still kind of hurts. I've just kind of been massaging it. I think I feel some like calcification kind of building up around it. It's honestly it's gotten a little better, but it's still there. It does make lifting up things, moving around, bending over, and especially doing the bench press a little bit harder to do. But I think I'll be fine, and hopefully by next week I'll be done coughing and sniffling. I'm not really sick anymore. I just feel like I'm in a stage where if I do cough on somebody, I'll still be contagious. So I've already talked long enough. We'll just go ahead and get into the video. Thank you for watching on how to fail bench press. Today was day 5. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay smart, tough, and good looking. See you next time.